I've learned to let go.
What's up, everybody? This is my video on Strikeforce, WEC 48, and BJJ and UFC. Had a little extra time, so I figured why not go ahead and do it right now. So anyways, starting off with Strikeforce, gonna be a great show. Dan Henderson versus Jake Shields is the main event. Come Saturday, April 17th on CBS. You guys gotta watch this show, man. It's gonna be an awesome show. That fight, I think their wrestling cancels each other out. I think that's a bad fight for Shields. I think Henderson, has the advantage standing up. I think Henderson will end up knocking out Jake Shields to become the new middleweight champion. But Jake Shields is a tough dude, man. And I've seen crazier things happen in MMA. So would not shock me if Shields pulls this one out somehow. But I just feel like Henderson has more tools in the toolbox, and I think it's just a bad fight for Shields, so I'll take Henderson in that fight. But this fight card has 3 championship bouts on there. The next one is Gegard Mousasi, the light heavyweight champion, taking on King Mo. And King Mo is a dude, man. This guy, he's got some hands, let me tell you. Let's see, he's had 6 fights, and I believe 5 of them he's knocked out his opponent. So his last fight was against Mike Whitehead not too long ago, and he knocked him out. Beautiful knockout. And I think he got in trouble after the fight with the energy drinks. But anyways, yeah, King Mo is awesome. But Gegard Mousasi is one of the best in the business, man. This guy, I really like this guy. I'm big on Mousasi. His last fight, I think, was against Ocatgon. I think it was on the same card as the Mike Whitehead fight with King Mo. But anyways, he dominated Ocatgon and ended up winning that fight. This is gonna be an awesome fight. I think if King Mo had a little more experience, King Mo, I would take King Mo because I think King Mo's a stud. But I got to go with Mousasi. He's got more experience, and I just think Mousasi is one of the best, man. I got to go with Mousasi in that one. But that's going to be an awesome fight. But up next is Gilbert Melendez, the Strikeforce lightweight champion, taking on Shinya Aoki, the Dream lightweight champion. And it's for the Strikeforce gold, so this should be awesome. Melendez has the advantage standing up, while Aoki has the advantage on the ground. I think Melendez will take it to him early, standing up, but I think Aoki will eventually get it to the ground, and I think Aoki will submit him to become the new Strikeforce lightweight champion. But that's going to be awesome. I wouldn't be surprised if either one of those guys won. Aoki is regarded as the second best lightweight in the world, behind BJ Penn. I would really like to see BJ and Aoki go at it on the ground. That would be awesome. But that does it for Strikeforce. Do not miss that show, man. 3 huge fights, 3 championship bouts that you can't miss, man. But anyways, moving on to WEC 48. I'll give you 2 reasons to buy this pay-per-view. I know it's $45 or $50, however much it is, but you still got to get it, man. I'm wanting to get it with some of my friends, and but I don't think they really want to get it, so I might have to end up paying $50 myself, and I'm willing to do that because of these 2 reasons. Ben Henderson versus Donald Cerrone rematch. They had one of the best fights last year. Such an awesome fight. Rematch for the gold. I'm not missing that fight. Second reason, Jose Aldo versus Uriah Faber for the belt. Biggest fight in WEC history. I don't think it's gonna ever get bigger than that, man. Jose Aldo, I've been high on this guy since I first laid my eyes on him. This guy, he's a world-class jiu-jitsu guy, but I've never seen him on the ground. He just knocks people out. Past 2 years, just been knocking out every opponent. Dude's lethal, man. I think he's amazing. I think he's, you know, a miniature Anderson Silva. The dude is a beast. Uriah Faber, one of my favorite fighters, man. He just goes out there and fights, throws caution to the wind, and does what he does best, and that's entertain and fights, man. I really like Uriah Faber, but you know, this is a big fight, a super fight. You know, WEC's biggest fight in the history. Perfect fight to go pay-per-view on, but it's pretty hot, man. Anyways, that's a tough one. Okay, and then plus you got Mike Brown and Manny Gambarian fighting, which is another pretty big fight. But going with, I'll take Mike Brown in that fight. By the way, I think he'll take. I think his stand-up's just too good for Manny, and his wrestling's just as good as Manny. So I'll take Mike Brown in that one. The Cerrone Henderson fight, I'll go with Henderson again. I think Henderson's just got too much heart. Henderson's impressed me more than Cerrone has since that fight, so I'm going with Henderson. I think Henderson will regain his belt and beat Cerrone again. And the main event, Aldo and Faber, I'll go with Aldo. As much as it pains me to say, I'm a huge Faber fan, but I really don't see how, you know, Faber's gonna have to use his wrestling to win this fight. He's gonna have to take Aldo down and keep him on his back and just work him. I think that's the only way he wins, because I don't think he can stand up with Aldo and win. And you know, if Aldo, I haven't seen Aldo's ground game, but from what I hear, man, he's a beast on the ground. So I'm gonna take Aldo in this fight, but keeping my fingers crossed for Uriah. But it's a huge fight, man. I can't wait for it. Anyways, don't miss either one of those two shows. Gonna be awesome. And then let's moving on to, you know, John Fitch's comments talking about the guard is dead in MMA. Raised a lot of, you know, it opened my eyes. I started, you know, paying closer attention. These wrestlers are dominating now. They're coming into the UFC and they're dominating. For me, that kind of hurts me, man, because I love BJJ. It got me into the sport. That and Muay Thai and kickboxing got me into the sport. You know, I love Muay Thai and I love BJJ. BJJ is one of my favorite things to do, man. It's like a, you know, human game of chess, man. I love it. But you know, these guys are coming in, they're dominating. You know, Chael Sonnen and Nate Marquardt. You know, Marquardt couldn't do nothing off his back. Chael Sonnen completely controlled him, everything. GSP is controlling guys. No BJJ guy, you know, can really touch him on the ground. You know, BJ couldn't do anything with him. You know, the size advantage, of course, you know, helps GSP, but still, man, I mean, wrestlers are just dominating now. You know, it's two up-and-coming guys, you know, Mr. Wonderful, Phil Davis, and John Bones Jones. They're wrestlers. They're rising stars, you know. Wrestling's taking over, and I did a little research, and since UFC 82, we've had two title fights or main events that ended in submission. And no, I'm not counting Randy Couture and Mark Coleman, because first off, Randy Couture is a wrestler, and second off, Coleman looked so bad I think I could have submitted him. But anyways, since UFC 82, we've had two submissions in title fights and main events. So I mean, that's for the UFC. But anyways, you know, it was Anderson Silva versus Dan Henderson and BJ Penn versus Kenny Florian at 101. But I'm just saying, you know, BJJ guys, I'm calling you out. I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You guys got to step up, and you guys got to, you know, stand up to these wrestlers, because they're dominating y'all. So I'm just kind of calling you guys out. Hopefully they will step their game up and get back to doing their thing. But anyways, do not miss Strikeforce on CBS April 17th and WEC 48 April 24th. Going to be awesome. Do not miss that, or you will be in pain from missing great MMA action. But anyways, thanks for watching me, guys. Y'all take care, and see you guys later.